Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Kamruddin. I am leader for this group. Our group have 6 members, which is me, Muhammad Firdaus, Izwan Shah, Syah Al-Hanif, Nik Shafiqah, Hamiza Hamdan, and Farhan Adullah. Our group chose Apple Company for our assignment. Apple is an American multinational technology company headquartered in California. As we all know, it's a company that design, develop, and distribute consumer gadget, computer software, and online services. Along with Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Facebook, it is considered one of the big 5 in the US information technology industry. So that is why Apple is one of the most popular brands in the world. Next, the concept of Apple manufacture its devices is manufacturing. Manufacturing is the process of create the component that into the iPhone. Apple consists of unique features such as camera, application, and design. Last but not least, Apple has become a desired product but not really affordable.
Definition of consumer motivation. Consumer motivation is an important state that motivates people to seek out and purchase product or service that satisfy both consumption and unconsumption needs and reserve. Okay, the satisfaction of those demands may prompt a consumer to make a repeat purchase or seek out new items and service to better meet those requirements. There are 6 characteristics of the consumer motivation. First is the buying motivate in the inner feeling. Okay, the buying motivation like knowledge, attitude, attention or image are an important aspect of the buyer physiology. Okay, this is the feeling and emotions that cause along us to buy a thing, particular a new product. Okay, this is a factors or effect that make you want to buy something or we want to do something. Okay. Furthermore, the Apple company will always release the latest product with new technology in order to fulfill the customer's needs. This situation will make their customer not get tired to buy each of their product. Second is the buyer motivate are not same for all. Okay, the buyer motivate does not have to be same for everyone. Okay, for example, Mr. J may buy an iPhone 12 Pro Max because he is very concerned about the level of technology that the communication company use. Okay, while Mr. Lloyd may buy a same models to show the wealth of the processors. Okay, moreover, Mr. Lloyd always buy the luxury item because he is a successful entrepreneur. Okay, as a marketers, we need to understand every customer's needs and want because it can help us to produce new product that will can get a good response for every community. Okay, furthermore, the customer will always buy the product from us. Third is the buyer motivate differ in significance. All purchasing motivate are not equal. They have to able to the ranking of the preferred skill. Okay, the motivate can be attributed to the Maslow hierarchy of needs. Okay, first is the physiological. Basic human needs a link to the physiological demands. Okay, this category include foods and clothes. Okay, with a poor income, an individual will strive hard to improve their life conditions to ensure that they safe and comfort. Second is social. Okay, a person's social requirement will motivate them to perform specific things in order to ensure social acceptance. Okay, a person desire to have their own house, buy a car and buy a smartphone will develop at this point. Okay, as a result, Apple will continue to offer new goods. For example, the iPhone 12 Pro Max was released in November 2020 because it have a large screen which is the 6 until 7 inch. Okay, this smartphone has received a lot of attention from customers. Third is safety. Okay, safety requirement refer to those needs that allow a person to protect themselves. Okay, therefore we must have a saving, insurance and investment. Okay, this method can provide the necessary reinsurance to us, especially in emergency times, such as our family members involved in the incidents. Fourth is esteem. Okay, the necessity requirement is that which satisfies his human egos. Okay, at this stage, people belong to the elite class will show interest to the luxury product. For example, they will buy the expensive car, film cameras, and branded smartphone. Okay, therefore, Apple smartphones customer are a society that have a high income because the price offered by the Apple is very high compared to the other communication company. Lastly is self-actualization in their order. The desire to achieve one's full potential in work and life is referred to as self-actualization, As a result, society will strive hard to ensure that everyone success in their ambitions. Okay, we will be promoted and our salary will grow if we are successful in work. Okay, in a more comfortable lifestyle, we can indirectly fulfill our every need and want. What is the buyer motivates are colors. Okay, purchasing motivation is different from human disease. Okay, human nowadays not just buy the product for the necessities, but more want to buy the product as a collection. Okay, some of it is the hidden and it's not obvious. Okay, as a result, even the physiological struggles want to understand what the human wants and needs. Every human being has a different level of income. As a result, this situation will make the difference of the motivation to obtain end product. Okay, therefore, every human disease is difficult to fulfill, especially to who have a lower income. Fifth is the buyer motivate work in unison. Okay, every time a person decide to buy, their purchase decision is the result of the single purchasing motivate. It will unison to force him to make a decision. Okay, therefore, when a person purchase a branded smartphone, such as the iPhone 12 Pro Max, the motivate behind the purchase, which is the product and disease. Okay, customer may have been influenced by the economic motivate, durability, colors and design of the product. Okay, therefore, a combination of all will make the customer buy the product. Lastly, buyer motivate differ in intensity. Okay, intensity of buyer motivate differ widely from one person to another person, even in case of the same buyer motivate. Okay, intensity for the electronic product is the quality of the product. Apple profit margin and margin are supported by the high quality product. Okay, the product retention, word of mouth and trust are all the factors that the Apple consistently receive high rating in satisfaction survey. Okay, even of cross-platform developer, Apple excellent reputation make iOS the preference platform.
Next, discussion and analysis of the consumer motivation process involved in the selected brand. There are 5 consumer motivation process. The first process is unfulfilled needs, want and desire. During the COVID-19 pandemic, all employment or learning matters will use online platform. So it is different when having a work and online class in the office and school or university, and while being at home. It is a little challenging because the environment and the item used in the office and university are hard to find at home. Therefore, the way of working and having an online class will also change according to the situation. If the employee and student does not have complete access, such as at office, at school and university. The second process is station. In this stage, people start to thinking about the solution to satisfy their needs. Just simple, their problem there are no tools to access online for work and study. Therefore, for worker, they really need a computer or laptop. This tool will make it easier for those who don't need to rely entirely on smartphone. For students, it is suitable tools to solve their problem, laptop and tabs. These two tools can help them to continue learning from home. Therefore, the tool can solve their problem that they face. The third process is drive. In this stage, they start to find what brand of tool that they proceed to use. So basically, they decide to purchase a computer, laptop and tabs. Then they started to search and analyze all the brand of computer, laptop or tab. The brand that will satisfy their needs and desire is Apple. This is because Apple have a complete set of quality, performance and guarantee. Apple also is a largest company with largest user around the world. In this COVID-19 pandemic, their price dropped slightly due to a little demand. Therefore, employees and students can take the opportunity to own it.
And now, I will continue about the motivation process that Izwan not explained yet. That were behavior and goal fulfillment. For behavior, Apple's manager need to understand motive of the customer, because customer motive were very important in business. Because customer motive will give and motivate for the Apple employees, and Apple's employees can achieve their goals. For the last one is goal fulfillment. If the sales were increased, then Apple's manager need to give a reward for the Apple's employees that make sales increase and punish them if the sales decrease. The reward and the punishment was good for employees' motivations.
Next, it's about the factors. That can be influence consumer behavior. Here there are 4 factors. It's cultural factors, personal factors, psychological factors, and social factors. After studying all these factors, it has a positive impact on the production side of the product. This is because it is a way of how to draw the attention of consumer to the product being released. Like this, Apple phone company, it has studied how to appeal to its users. Apart from that, it has also upgraded the telephone stability system, such as camera, telephone space, internet access, and telephone security. when this upgrade happens, more and more people want to use this smartphone. So in terms of these factors, it has managed to influence the interest of users toward the iPhone.
Apple is one of the most iconic companies of the recent decade. Apple has not only been developing and selling great products, more importantly, the company has been building an incredible platform. So, the purpose of the report is to find out about the characteristics of consumer motivation process, analysis of consumer motivation, and lastly, process and analysis of the factor influencing the consumer behavior. First of all, there are a lot of characteristics of consumer motivation process. As we explained in the report, such as buying motive in inner feeling, buying motive not same for all, buying motive differ in significance, buying motive are countless, buying motive in unison, and buying motive in intensity. So next, the analysis of consumer motivation process involves is unfulfilled needs, wants, and desire, tension, drive, behavior, and goal fulfillment. Lastly, the analysis of the factors influencing consumer motive, which is in terms of cultural, personal, psychological, and social factors. At this point, they already explain and systematically analyze one by one clearly. During this pandemic COVID-19, Apple company are experimenting with new ways to stay productive. So they are also adapting and responding in their own way. So last but not least, the Apple brand is loved by their customers, and there is a real sense of community among users of their main product lines.